Yo, I'ma stop you right there, fuckface. It's Cuno time.
Salut tout le monde, it is once again your boyadero, Lukael. That's right, for one last time, we're going to dive back into Disco Elysium. So even though I tried to be as thorough as possible with my playthrough of this game, there is just so much to see. So many different quest lines, so many different ways that things can go. I wanted to jump back for at least one little bonus episode in which I'm gonna try a few different things, try and see some stuff that I missed in the original playthrough. We're not gonna do anything that would require like a replay of the whole game, obviously. I'm only going to do things that I can do from just reloading like an earlier save. The main thing I want to do isn't something that you may already know about, but if Kim gets shot in the tribunal, the last part of the game can be done with Cuno as your partner, and as soon as I learned that, I was like, I have to see that. I have to see it for myself, I have to play through it, so we're going to do that today. So for one last time, thank you for joining me, and let's play just a little bit more of Disco Elysium. So before we left for the island, because I had this conversation with Annette about the Dick Mullen outfit and the book, I think if I interact with the book again, maybe I can get something new?
In your hand, you hold 4/5 of Dick Mullen and the mistaken identity.
Modus Mullen. Oh. Oh. Okay, I thought it was gonna give me a thought, but it just made the world black and white. Men get arrested, dogs get put down. Oh, that's a line from Sin City, isn't it? Oh, it's like a reference to Sin City. That's... See, it's not completely black and white. You still get like a few colors there and there. Time to ask questions no one wants asked. Broads and boats, a dangerous combination. Looks like everybody wants a piece of Mullen. You step in shit, some's bound to stick to your shoe. Another day, another case, thought Mullen, looking at the downpour. Snitches aren't born, they're made. Getting all these thoughts. So, the streets, you either get them or you're dead. Mullen didn't need that shit. The shit came looking for him. Oh, and it's gone. Okay. So, it's just like this temporary thing. Because I read, oh, look at the book again and you can get the Modus Mullen. I thought Modus Mullen was going to be a thought. But no, it's just... The world goes black and white for a while, and then you get like these few thoughts, and that's it. Okay. Well, that's one. Now, another thing I really want to do is I want to finish the pig's storyline. And because we interacted with her and then went to see Ruby, we never got to sleep and talk to Titus again. So I'm gonna try and reload the previous save, like after talking to the pigs, but before talking to Ruby. If I have one. Okay, I think this is before we talk to Ruby, right? Yeah, it is. Alright, so let's get out of here. We won't be falling in Ruby's trap this time. Instead, we will go and talk to Titus about the pigs. And also, I guess I could use this occasion to go on that date with Lilienne. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough time though, because the tribunal might start regardless, even though if we haven't found Ruby. But let's try going to bed. See you tomorrow, Cam.
It's getting cold.
Good night, officer.
A brisk coastal wind still howls against the window of the shack. Occasionally, the waves crawl in under the foundation, producing a low hum.
Listen.
The room feels muffled, like you pulled your hat over your ears. Outside, it is cold and windy, but you're inside, and it feels safe and warm.
What is this place to you?
Ooh, hello, La Revachelière. My new hangout, where I could silently sit, drink, and die while looking at the waves roll in. My forward base for the coastal part of the operation. It's free. That's good enough. I could live here. A possible resting spot for my fugitive is what it is. Looks like this is my new home. Wonder where the old one went. My new hangout. I guess it's my forward base for the coastal part of the operation.
Overhead, you hear the forlorn shriek of seagulls. Far below the birds, a wooden boardwalk filled with abandoned stands, tables and benches, echoes from a long-lost time. A middle-aged man stands in a rundown shack on the edge of a fishing village, listening to the heater hum on the wall.
This feels like a cozy hideout. Thank you, strange sensation, for a fair assessment of the current situation. No, wait, I changed my mind. I want to choose again. Yes, thank you.
Outside, the howl of the wind has picked up. The waves crash against the stilts again. It's as if you think the thought, but in someone else's voice.
Revachol forever.
Revachol forever indeed. Not sure what that was about. Let's try and go on a date with Lilienne. If I remember right, you need a lot of suggestion, right? Not actually a lot of clothing that gives me suggestion, just this one jacket and then the police coat.
Aye, the sea's gonna calm down soon, I can feel it.
You think she really needs more of that after a man died at sea?
But what do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
Oh shit, well then maybe I should have done this in the first place. I really thought if I wanted to go on a date with her, it had to be drunk, and so that's why I didn't want to do it. What you're suggesting is highly experimental, possibly dangerous. Get out of here with your crazy fringe theories. I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober.
Oh.
Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
I'm a drunk. Don't know if you've noticed, so I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
You just want to go for a walk. What kind of a monster doesn't want to go for a walk? Walks are innocent.
This time, though, I thought I'd ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely agree. Is that a yes, ma'am? Is the walk happening? Please, please come to a sober walk with me. I am.
Where would this walk take us, officer?
She's thinking, eyes mapping your rugged features.
Nothing creepy, strange, or out there. Keep it airy and simple.
There's a nice view on the beach I found. Land's End.
All right, I will walk with you. But you need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking.
Yep. I understand. Nothing. Something could happen. Just a good old-fashioned walk. I like it.
Me too. It's been ages since I just had a normal conversation with one of you guys.
One of you guys, you mean like just men in general? She replies with sudden sincerity.
She means men.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Stroll on the beach sounds nice. All right, I guess I'll be seeing you at Land's End in the evening, when it gets dark, all right?
Well, it is dark.
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
Oh man, now I wish I did that in my main playthrough, but alright, we're doing it now. This is gonna be good for Harry. Going on a nice little date like this. Meet Lilienne at Land's End.
Was that acceptance? It feels so normal, nourishing even.
That's nice. Good for you, Harry. Finally going on a date after all these years. Oh man, I wonder if this can affect your conversation with Dora later on. Be like, I'm moving on. I've been on a date. Knowing this game, it's probably not gonna go too well, but let's be positive. So where is she exactly? Like, to be honest, I don't think Harry's quite ready to go on a date with someone else. He's still thinking about his ex a little too much, but sometimes that's what you need, you know? You just need someone new to enter your life, and that can help you move on. Not that that's ever happened to me. Ooh, are we having a little date next to the lighthouse? It's not really going on a walk if you walked all the way here without me, but alright.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. It's late and it's raining. Water is cold. Ice cold.
She puts her hands out and lets the rain fall on her palms.
Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
That's okay. She turns to face the sea once more.
Her thoughts are still elsewhere, with distances across the water, and with the water itself.
Well, so are mine, so that's
Across
okay.
the rusty water, that's La Delta, the financial district. In the mist-covered distance, towers rise as a rebuke to the poverty of this coast.
Okay, you don't get a lot of options here. Maybe this was a mistake. Everything feels uncomfortable. I should leave. I mean, things are good so far. Let's see where it goes. You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
I'm actually quite good at scheduling. It's a rock star thing, tardiness. Sorry you had to wait. Wouldn't miss it for the world. I'm just trying to be a responsible grown-up. I am quite good at scheduling.
Aye, so an officer should be. All that running around must need a lot of structuring.
Wait, she does sound a little bit like Joyce, actually. Is it the same voice actor? It is the same voice. Tegan Hitchens. Yeah, it sounded a little bit similar. So technically, in a way, I guess we're kind of going on a date with Joyce. She lets out a little laugh as she turns to face the sun reflected in the waves.
Her laughter is throaty and warm. It rhymes with the waves and the cries of the gulls.
She also voices Phyllis DePaul, the mercenary. A lot of people doing double duty in this game, which is pretty funny.
Here it comes.
She says as she turns back to the sea, the weather begins to clear under her steady gaze.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Wait, did you just do that? Say nothing. It's stupid. A stupid idea.
Say nothing? Well, now there's silence. She's looking at the sea. You hear yourself breathing. You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
Should I talk about that? I feel like no matter what Harry says about himself, it's gonna make him look pretty weird because he's been a pretty weird guy. So maybe we should just enjoy the silence together, you know? Keep quiet about your sordid past.
The remains of the dying sun are reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
I mean, I guess that it's a little bit awkward when you're like on a first date with someone. You don't really want to just stay silent because it can get a little awkward, but I think that would probably be the best sign that you found someone nice, is like being able to just stay silent together, you know, not feeling the need to just fill the silence. That's what I look for in my relationships.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen cast over everything else, shaking you out of your reverie.
This was said by the sun.
The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds, or people living in desert climates with sparse vegetation and little drinking water.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
And a bit of conceptual unity too, it being yellow and all.
Well, that just sounds like I'm being like devil's advocate. Just enjoy the view.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their fading opulence.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are. For absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being. Certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
Because it's not human. Humans betray you. Well, something's gotta be on our side. There's an explanation to this, and it's political. You see, begin a long, impassioned political tirade. How to bring a woman's interest in you, like, straight down to zero, like, just instantly. Just show how insufferable you are. The Sun isn't exactly an organization. Well, something's gotta be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
You have fishhooks in your ears. There's an interesting lilt in your voice. What's a lilt? A spirited and usually cheerful song or tune. Oh. A rhythmical swing, flow, or cadence. There's an interesting lilt in your voice.
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt. Not a lot of sun there, I hear. Though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair, silver-streaked in the moonlight.
Do you wish you were out there fishing right now?
I always do. I like it. It's like being on another planet. A water planet. With water worries and water joys.
The wind ruffles her hair, silver-streaked in the moonlight.
We can ask, you have fishhooks in your ears.
These aren't real fishhooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like
okay.
fishhooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me. I kept them.
That's pretty nice of him.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy from a flower shop or a kiosk. The wind ruffles her hair, silver-streaked in the moonlight.
Don't talk about the hangman on your date. Don't talk about your work. I mean, you could talk about your work, not this kind of work. +2 your lust, love. +1 time to think. Conceptualization. Don't let me down.
Here we go. 2 different approaches to cap this off with style.
Yeah, a massive thermonuclear reaction 5 billion years old. The sun is a god. The only fault with the sun is it shines on us as well as our enemies. I guess?
Aye. And a benevolent one. When did you last have one of those on your side?
In my early 20s, maybe? When I had my love with me. Ooh. So bringing up your past love on a date can go one of 2 ways. She can appreciate the honesty and like bring you closer because she's also lost someone, right? She's lost her husband. So could bring them closer, or it can just make things uncomfortable and like make it awkward. Never. I still do. I'm righteous. I kind of just want to be honest, but I feel like she would understand, right?
Well, now you have that giant thing to watch over you. So, to hell with love. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
She takes her sword out of the scabbard. The blade shines in the gathering dark.
Have this.
Oh,
The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
oh, you giving me your sword? Are you sure you don't need the sword?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
I mean, I guess so. Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
Oh. Did I not give a good impression?
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
I guess that's fair. Maybe I'll come back to Martinez in a year. You know, once I've been like a year without drinking. Now that we know Harry doesn't die at the end, I guess that's possible. Alright, thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
She nods to you and turns to go. One last thing? No, she looked like maybe she was gonna say something.
As she walks off, the wind picks up, and the light from the sun seems to fade. The crumbling silhouette of failed electrical R&D towers in the distance, beckoning.
Well, this was nice, right? That was a nice little date. It went pretty well. And we got a sword. Equip this to impress yourself. The blade of this mass-produced saber has dulled over the years and it won't slice or stab anyone. Okay, so it's kind of useless then. It still commands respect in your hand, however. Holding on to its bakelite hilt fills you with a sense of purpose and a memory of the date. Maybe the most important thing. Oh, and you're holding it like fucking backward. I wonder if Kim would say anything about my freaking sword. Alright, well, that was nice. If I'd known I could go on this date sober, I definitely would have done it in my main playthrough. So the pigs is gone, right? Can I still talk to Titus about it tomorrow? I guess we'll try. I'm so proud of you, Harry. You went on a little date. It actually went pretty well.
It's getting cold.
Alright, let's go to
The
bed.
bed is comforting.
I might get also a new
The
conversation.
place
here.
feels almost like home now. Quiet and dignified around you. A new life by the seaside. You're incredibly tired. The darkness and warmth come fast. You're falling asleep.
It's easier this time. Drifting off, your head has found a comfortable indent in the pillow. Your legs and your torso feel like lead weights sinking to the bottom of the sea until they're suddenly light.
This respite, you've earned it, brother. Bask in the darkness. Let it swallow you up and swivel you around while you forget everything you've managed to remember.
You can tell that even though I can't see myself, I'm still moving the flashlight in the cabin. You can see it back there. But I've been bad. I haven't earned this. I've earned it. Is this the last dream?
No, this is the one before that. We'll just keep cycling it for you if you don't mind. As long as we can. Spin it like black yarn.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Thank you, darkness. Thank you.
You're welcome, Harry boy. You earned it.
Ah, finally fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep.
After centuries of darkness, the alarm rings. But what's this? You actually feel rested. There's no time to cuddle with your pillow, however, or as much as shiver from the cold. The world awaits.
I mean, I'll take it. Fucking finally some rest.
Go.
Open your eyes. That was nice. Finally, I'm getting a good night's sleep. How about that? Very nice. So, will I be able to go talk to Titus, or is the tribunal gonna happen as soon as I get to the whirling? Look, Kim, I have a sword! Also, I've heard you can have Kim tell you a secret if your authority is high enough, but my authority is really low, right? It's at 5. Maybe if I wear the right clothes and put like a point in it? I only have the hat for authority, unfortunately. What if I put a point in it? 7 authority is pretty
Yes.
high. Maybe not enough. Tell me a secret.
No.
Damn, I probably need like at least 8 or more.
It's like you're locked down.
Alright, I don't have enough authority yet. We'll have to try again later. Okay, no tribunal yet. We're still safe to explore a bit. So let's see if we can talk to Titus about the pigs. Even though she's already gone. Hey, man.
The Copper-nado is back.
There's an old catatonic lady in the old fish market on the other side of the bay. She needs help.
What's that, Copper? You want us to help little old ladies now?
The big man laughs, nearly spitting out his beer.
You're local law enforcement, aren't you? Helping troubled civilians should fall under your jurisdiction.
Yeah. We'll send someone out. Who is? Wait. It's the pigs, isn't it?
Yep, her.
God. Poor lady. Don't worry, we'll handle this. I think she got some family in Curon or something. Bastards left her alone when she got sick. We've been getting complaints.
So as expected, he kind of knows about her already.
Hey, wasn't Everard's B team looking for her the other day? They said something about her, I don't know, finding something?
Yeah, I think you're right, Gene. She have something of yours, Pig?
Whatever you do, do not admit to these punks you lost your gun. You will suffer if you do.
Nope. She didn't have anything of mine. I might lose some morale if I admit to it, but I want to be honest with Titus. She had my gun.
You absolute fool.
You're fucking with me. Your gun. She had your fucking gun?
Sure did, boss. Heard him loud and clear. The pigs lost his gun to the pigs.
Well, at least I can see you got it back. If you have any questions.
The big man stares at you, still stunned. Too stunned to even drink his beer. He waves in circles, still searching for words. I want to be honest with you, Titus. I think you deserve it. What's her name, her real name?
Auntie LaPlante, we always called her. Something LaPlante.
He takes off his cap and scratches his head.
Marianne, amigo.
Marianne Amigo LaPlante.
Anything else you wanted to know?
Who was she?
Was, like before. Just an old lady. Her kids moved away years ago. Never come to visit. Never took her calls. She gets out every now and then. She did right by lots of us when we were kids. Always was a little off, but still.
Us kids? That must have been ages ago. She was better then. The children kept her together.
How did she get like this?
Wanted to be a cop, you mean? Well, shit. I don't actually know. Anyone know why she started acting like a pig?
No fucking clue. It's gotta be the crazy. Who'd want to be a pig?
Someone who wanted to set the world right before it ends. Ever think of that? More like who wouldn't? Cool uniforms, fast machines, packing heat. Sign me up. Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir. I can't but feel partially responsible for the unhealthy culture that poor woman latched onto. I'm sorry. Okay, there's your sorry cup. I mean, to be honest, cool uniforms, fast machines. Sign me up.
You are already signed up, Cerdo. This guy's seriously damaged.
Nah, don't worry about it, Al. The cops want to dress up and play policeman. Let them. We'll keep doing the real work.
What if I just say it's a respectable occupation? Law enforcement is a respectable occupation, sir.
Respectable professions don't shoot kids, Cerdo. They don't beat confessions out of prisoners.
He stands, hands wrapped tight around the back of his chair.
Easy there, Al. Sit down. We got one of our own to take care of, so let's not get worked up.
Where'd she get all her cop gear?
Dunno. She lives by the water. Shit washes up all the time on the beach.
Police paraphernalia doesn't just wash up on the coast, people. It's not like we dump it at night. She bought it, collected it.
Station 41. A man carries a crate of rusted, unused badges. You think these would net us something at the annual auction? A balding detective drags a comb futilely across his head. Shit, who'd want those? Just dump them into the river.
So Kim is just straight up wrong. Like, they actually do dump the shit in the river. Thanks for helping out with this one, Titus.
No problem, old cop man. We take care of our mentally ill here in Martinez.
Do you?
Ain't that right, boys?
Sure enough, we're the real heroes on these streets.
Alright. See you, Titus. Well, that's it for that task. Note, union and cryptozoology business might end when you enter the cavern below the field building. They really do warn you in advance, which is very nice of them. Another thing I wanted to do was talk to the kids about the Feld building, but I don't know if you still can after you've entered it.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while... The scruffy-haired little...
I would have to reload the save before we first entered the Fell building, I assume. Does Lilienne have anything to say?
I see you haven't left our little Martinez yet. Still running around. Like some kind of cross-country law official.
I still have a case to solve. I have some loose ends to tie up. This place is kind of growing on me, you know? I mean, I still have a case to solve, yeah.
Hi. I guess you do.
Be seeing you. Alright, so... Before we entered the Feld building...
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld, a breeze, like a quiet sigh, moves over you. Go to the children of the big sea.
Yes, I understand.
The wind rushes away,
Okay.
leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the Feld building.
So here we go. We got the task work with the children of the big sea, which I really wanted to know what the fuck that's
Officer,
about.
are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
I think I need to talk to some kids in the village.
When you're ready.
He doesn't find that weird at all. Alright, we'll have to go to bed for them to be there in the morning. And then let's talk to them and see what this task is about. And obviously there's like countless tasks that I'm sure I missed. But I'm trying to do the ones mostly that I can do without having to start the whole game over again, you know? Just like ones that were available in my playthrough that I either didn't have the time or like didn't have the roles to get. Hello, children.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kids, has anything strange happened lately?
We had bad words and said, I got in trouble.
The boy turns a rock over in his hand.
Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad. Don't say them, kids. It's a first step to a life of crime. Okay, what happened?
We just heard funny voices.
His jacket whispers as his shoulders move.
We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear someone say them? Was it on the radio?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
The boy sniffs up a drip of snot. Ew. Wind Waker kid. What do you mean you heard them in your head?
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
He points at his head. His fingers are red from the cold. What did you hear?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed freaks. Our brother man is about to grow up.
What?
DJ Flatio's Big Boy Daniel single is here.
What?
Buckle up, because this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear.
Damn, you actually have really good memory from your memory. DJ Flacio? What the fuck is that? This just sounds like something on the radio.
Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's...
Or maybe it was Egghead. Maybe they heard the Speed Freaks in the church.
No. Don't say bad words, stupid.
The brother cuts in suddenly and sharply.
A word when you're done.
Are you not happy that I'm questioning these kids? The lieutenant clears his throat. His eyes are wider than usual.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves a white scratch.
Okay, bye, kids. Yes, what is it, Kim?
Detective, about what the twins had to say. I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow.
But you know the station? So it is on the radio. What channel was it?
Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks... Wait. Kim. How do you know this?
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
Sounds like a good time. Sounds a bit rough for me. I like tenderness in my radio, I think.
Yeah, anyway.
Kim? What are you hiding? Do you actually love aggressive music?
Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
But it is related, Kim. The wind told me so.
The lieutenant says nothing. An ocean breeze blows in strong. He raises his jacket collar against it.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
What must have happened was Ruby's machine, like that shoots radio frequencies, they must have somehow caught like some radio waves coming from it from the failed building, and like they heard the radio from there. Even if it was a radio, where was it coming from?
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Let's see what she has to say.
Our tenant, the policeman.
Have you heard a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
Are you sure you didn't hear any radio playing?
Visitors know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
Well, any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense they were spouting? Pah! No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
We good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
What? What station? The police station? The radio station? You want me to call the radio station about some kids in a village hearing the radio? Thank you, Kim.
I'm ready when you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
Wait, you want to call on your Knema? I need you to connect me to Speed Freaks FM.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM, a radio station. It's for the case.
Okay, officer. 1 moment. I have DJ Mesh on the line. I'll connect you now.
DJ Mesh?
Yo!
The word shoots out of the man's mouth like a bullet. So sorry to bother you. I just have a question. Hello, is this DJ Mesh?
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What can I do for you, cop man?
I'm just calling to confirm, did you debut a new track from DJ Flashio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
An asshole is a mouth for shit and I'm puking. What?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. Parentheses, and I'm puking. Close parentheses.
He says more slowly. Okay, but what is the song called?
Yeah, that is the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit, and I'm puking.
Do people like it?
They're loving it, man. The requests keep coming in for more. I really think it's the future of music, I do. Fucking, like, stinkcore or something.
Stinkcore?
That's so nasty. Those stink waves come up like sound waves, you know what I mean?
Sure, man. I'm young, cool, and with it.
Very cool, man. I'm dead serious when I say Fellacio's gonna make it big in this world.
Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. Do you know how that could be possible? How could he possibly know anything about this? It's probably something to do with Ruby's machine.
Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on the radio. They heard it in their heads. Do you know how that's possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Also, why am I asking all these questions? Kim, you wanted to call this station. Is that what this is about, Kim? Are you just like a big fan of fucking Speed Freaks FM? Sure, Forest Radio. Can't tune out. You'd make a killing on ads. Yeah, like a new way to equalize people, getting them all on the same station. A great tool for communism. Exactly like that. Because I think you're an enemy of traditional values, forcing your filth on the innocent. Yeah, like that. Maybe it was part of your civic duty. You were just testing it out for the government. Force radio.
Speed Freaks FM is elective listening, man. We don't want to force the people to adopt our thinking. That's fascist bullshit.
No, I was just asking and dreaming up a bold new money-making scheme. No, that wasn't my fascist line, that was my ultra-liberal one. I can do the fascist one if you want. These meta lines, I swear.
You're a fucking wild man. Sure, let's hear it.
Okay, the fascist thing was me calling you an enemy of the state for force-pumping filth into children, thus corrupting traditional values.
Oh, man, I love it. You're great. No, we didn't do anything like that. We know how to. We just played it on air like normal people. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask?
No, that was it. Thank you for your time.
Nah, man. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure.
Well, at least he's taking it well.
Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
Press the button labeled saved. Saved? And turn on Speed Freaks FM?
It requires no adjustment. The radio is already set to Speed Freaks FM.
I knew it. Kim, you're a fucking listener of Speed Freaks FM.
Spoke to the wildest cop and rapper show!
Oh, he's talking about me. He's talking about me on the radio. After a moment of fiddling with the radio, you push the glowing save button and on comes a familiar voice.
Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio.
Oh, no.
He's not looking at you as he says,
He's ashamed.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
Aw, Kim. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to yourself.
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Oh, he's actually blushing. That's adorable. That's DJ Mesh. That was Speed Freaks FM.
The lieutenant is resolutely silent, staring at the console. A look of betrayal. The secret has been revealed.
Aw, man, you should have told me you liked them. I could have asked for a shout out.
I don't listen to them.
It's okay to like what you like, Kim.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
Kim, just be honest with me.
Just leave it alone. He clearly doesn't want to share this with you.
Is he going to admit it if I don't push it? If I don't push the issue, are you gonna actually tell me? Are you one of these people? Alright, you don't want to get into this, no problem.
Nothing to get into, really. But sure, let's focus on the important things.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
Kim, you naughty boy. Yes, what is it? Are you going to admit it? Just say the truth.
Okay, about that call.
Just be honest.
Let's start from the top. There's no doubt that the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
Spooky shit, but what does it mean?
I don't know what it means.
The lieutenant's gaze travels toward the coast, toward the fishing village so far away. I mean, a weird voice in my head said to talk to the kids. Maybe it's related?
I don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
But it didn't sound like one of my thoughts. It sounded like a lady.
The lieutenant gives you a long look.
I don't know what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
The wind picks up, blowing a stray strand of the lieutenant's hair out of place. He smooths it back. Are you criticizing me, Kim? I didn't. Sorry. Nope.
We could ask where the kids were when it happened. And, Detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
He smiles and... Oh. It's been interesting, you say. What do you mean, it's been interesting? I'm glad we got to hear like a new character. That's fun.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Come again, officer?
The lieutenant sighs under his breath. Really? He says, low and tired.
Right. One moment, officer.
No.
I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
The starting gun fires, and we're off.
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What can I do for you, cop man? Now, is there anything else you needed?
Merchandise. Ask for Speed Freaks FM merchandise.
I can understand why you'd ask. Our shit's hot. Think we gave the last of it away at our last live show, but what's your address anyway? That I can do. Whirling in rags, Martinez, got it.
Even if a package arrives, how will it get to you if it hasn't got your name on it?
I don't want to know, man. I like leaving it to the imagination. Now, anything else?
Huh? Look at that. His eyes dilate. That's joy, my man. You wouldn't be able to tell, but his glasses just magnify it.
Okay, cop man. Can do, will do. DJ Mesh, out.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
You should check the radio again.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Rivershaw. He asked us to give his buddy cop, longtime listener Kim Kitsuragi, a big shout out. Kim, we love you.
Keep it freaky, like DJ Mesh, DJ Flacho, and your wild friend. This one's for you.
If, when a motor carriage's engine was ignited, it could drive by its own accord off to a high mountain, and there write a song, perhaps it'll be something like what you're hearing now.
We aren't discussing this.
What a reserve of willpower. It's taken all he's got to not smile.
Okay, about that call, let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM. I still don't know how without a radio, but they did. Nope.
The final word on this matter has been spoken.
Alright, so another thing I wanted to do, and that's gonna be a little bit longer, is I've read that you can actually have Cuno be your partner for like all the final part of the game, and I just have to see that. I need to see that happening, which means we're gonna have to reload the save before the tribunal and let Kim get shot, and then I think that's when Cuno joins you for the ending.
Start with the first idea you have. Move down from that.
Oh no, I failed the spirit bomb.
You throw the bomb and it's way off.
It's a fiasco, Bratan!
Even at this distance, you can still make out the ugly tie suspended in blue liquid. It looks extremely worried.
What's going to happen now?
What's going to happen now? Everyone's going to die! What do you think's going to happen?
I'm sorry. Wow, I just completely missed. That's not gonna go well.
I bet you are!
The fiery container hurtles toward the earth with a last wink of light. It shatters to 1,000 pieces.
Around you, time starts moving again. The sounds of violence and panic. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. A low shot rings. You feel a tapping.
It's
like
missing
rain
all my
on
shots.
The chest plate.
All my
Heavy
rolls.
drops of rain. Then the sound of dice rolling as the cuirass distributes the shot evenly from plate to plate.
Okay, so even if you didn't dodge this shot, if you're wearing the armor, at least it blocks it.
You got hit. The armor took most of it, but still your ribcage burns. Feels like blood is slowly seeping into your lungs.
God, please.
2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's
So he
pistol,
always kills this
and the
guy.
other from DePaul's. Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. Oh God, watch out.
Got shot again. Can you even dodge that bullet?
You can't. There is no time.
Inevitably failed. Okay, so I think even if you get 666, it doesn't work.
Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
Like, why would anyone not tell Kim? I mean, I guess you could fail the roll, because it's at 92, so there's like a small chance you would fail it, especially if he doesn't trust you, but like, what kind of person would let Kim get shot? Just let the darkness take you.
It's not all dark yet. As you're leaving, he is in there too, with you. You can feel the figure move, and then a distant gunshot. Velvety smooth, muffled.
But like, if I get shot and Kim gets shot, then who's going to resolve the situation?
A big pillow falls on you, cold nylon and blood, slumped on you as the lights go out. All the lights and the sounds of the world disappear.
Does he actually die? Fall into total darkness.
You see Cuno's familiar shape in the found pants. It turns double, then triple from the
It's
pain.
actually
He says,
fucking Cuno.
Coinslot's dead?
He actually died?
You can barely hear him. The pain is so bad.
Wait, what?
Just kidding, Piggo. The boo-boo wagon took the Beano cloud away. He's probably gonna live.
You piece of shit. How could you joke about that? The what? Where did they take him?
To the hospital, fucktard. Try to keep up with Cuno.
He glares at you with something akin to respect.
Thank God. Okay, he's alive.
But then, what happened?
They say you got a lot of people killed. Like half the town. They say you didn't do shit. I guess that's cool. So I thought I'd stick around.
He's not saying Cuno. He's saying I, and not calling you a or a pig. Is he ill or something?
Hold on, there's something different about you, Cuno.
Nah, Cuno's just off speed for a few days.
Oh. Did you not take the speed I gave you a few days ago? I guess that's good. There's a melancholy look in his eyes. So you're like in semi-withdrawal then.
Being off speed makes Cuno sad. Makes Cuno think about shit.
Yeah, as soon as you're not on drugs, you start actually realizing how much your life is shit. He makes vague gestures around his head with his fingers. Go away, Cuno. Let me die in peace. But then if Kim isn't there to take care of me, who patched me up? Is it you, Cuno? Be straight with me. I need to get my bearings.
Sure, Cuno's gonna help you with that. Cuno's in a given mood right now.
You said half the town is dead?
Yeah, it was a fucking massacre. You and Cuno are the only ones left here?
Cuno says with a wide grin.
Relax. The kid is just messing with you. You didn't actually get thousands of people killed.
Okay, what happened to me?
You tore some shit up there, pig. Got shot too.
Cuno is looking at you like a tamed wolf would look at his master, like an equal. How badly am I hurt?
How would Cuno know? Cuno's not a fucking doctor.
He looks at you like you're an idiot.
Pretty fucking bad, Cuno thinks. But you're one lucky pig. The doc took the bullet out and said you'll live.
What doc? Points to your left leg.
You got shot in the shoulder too, but luckily you were in that fancy teapot and it took the hit for you.
The fancy teapot. Can I walk?
Are your legs attached to Cuno? Can the Cuno move your legs? The fuck should I know?
You can walk. If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone. You're a psycho-locomotor.
I'm a psycho-locomotor, Cuno.
That's pretty cool to Cuno. Cuno's also a psycho.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
You keep asking all this weird shit from Cuno that the Cuno has no way of knowing about.
Do you know who treated me, Cuno?
Cuno did?
He didn't.
Okay. I was like, did you really? But no, there's no way. Thanks, Cuno, you're a lifesaver. You said there was a doctor who removed a bullet from my leg. Come on, man. Who really did it? Thanks, Cuno.
It's cool. Just remember, Cuno doesn't save shit for free.
So he just goes along with the lie. Wait, come on, man. Who really did it?
Some doctor your pig friend sent over.
Oh.
Nick's fucklieb, I think. Total cunt. Came in here and knife fucked you when you were sleeping. Then fucked off and told me to phone him if you shit yourself.
This is truly the worst outcome. Where, like, Kim gets shot, so, like, you're left with just all the people who hate you. Fucking Cuno and, like, Nick's Gottlieb. And, like, there's no one here to support you, just this kid. I mean, Cuno kind of cares for you, I think, in his own way, you know?
Nick's Gottlieb, station medic, throws a bag containing a small bullet into the medical waste disposer. Then he pops some caramel candy into his mouth and says, "Next." There's a line behind his door. We're detecting druamine in your bloodstream. It's a potent morphine-based painkiller. The good doctor must have given you some. It's gonna suck when it wears off.
So, Cuno is really going to be with you for the rest of the game, because like you can explore the whole town, talk to a bunch of people, and like he probably has things to say. And then like the whole end game with the deserter, and like this is like a completely different end game with Cuno there instead of Kim. So like I just had to play this. I have to see how it goes. Like, is he going to stay the same little shit the whole time? Does he actually kind of, you know, change a little bit? I'm so intrigued to see what happens with him around. Are you hurt?
Why, in the name of fuck, would Cuno be hurt?
The kid rolls his eyes at you.
Cuno's fucking smart. Cuno wasn't in that fuck pile. Cuno knows when shit goes south, unlike you.
Alright, get up slowly. Cuno as your partner. Cuno's fucking portrait right there with you. Imagine
Go
that.
easy, pig. You want to lean on the Cuno or something?
Oh yeah, like you would let me. Ooh. Damage health from him saying that.
Ouch. The kid turns double for a second. Damn, that hurts. Breathe.
So, how is it?
I'm very bad, Cuno. Things are very bad. My disco days are done.
Yeah, you got lucky there, pig. Maybe now Cuno can show you what real, brutal, hard music is.
Don't tell me about music. I'll tell you about music. I set up a nightclub in a church, man.
Still, you see something akin to respect in his eyes.
He would never admit it. He's just like he's just a little tsundere at heart, you know? He cares for you. He respects you. He just doesn't want to say it. What happened to my room?
Baby Beard was in here. Was probably a bitch to clean this shit up.
Baby Beard? This seems to please him.
Baby Beard. That can only be got the cafeteria manager.
That's so mean. You mean Gart?
Yeah, fucking Baby Beard. Cleaned all your shit up. He's like your fucking mum now or something.
It must be so liberating to write for this character that just always says the worst shit. How long was I out?
2 days? Cuno's been out longer sleeping off the speed train. 2 days is nothing. 2 days is nothing to the Cuno.
Alright. I get it. What happened to the others?
Titus died. Some of his goons too. The
course.
whole fucking harbour is in lockdown right now. Even Cuno can't get in.
Everard probably used this armed altercation as an excuse to completely barricade himself in the harbour and cut off all communications with the outside world.
I think the save I loaded was after I talked to Joyce, though. So she's gonna be gone. I would be intrigued to go talk to Joyce with Cuno with you. Titus is dead?
Yeah, fucking dead. Died in the hospital, I hear. Union's all weepy and shit. It's probably your fault.
He gives you a nod of acknowledgement. Yeah, I guess it is.
It probably is. Fucking Butterfingers. It's the fault of those who killed him, not you.
Do you know if Clazier, the blonde next door, is alright?
She's gone, pig. Kuno saw her take off before you started all that violent shit. Had a suitcase and shit.
Doesn't sound like she's planning to come back.
She escaped?
What? You don't believe the Cuno? You don't believe the Cuno knows this shit? Fuck you. Cuno keeps tabs. Bitch is out of town.
Who would have thought? Perhaps you should have arrested her.
The whole arbor is in lockdown.
Yeah, that's what Cuno said. No one goes in or out. Shit's paranoid now.
Thanks for telling me, Cuno.
No problem. Cuno shares the info.
That's the most normal he sounded. What do you think I should do now, Cuno?
The fuck you asking Cuno for? How would Cuno know? Cuno's fucking 12.
You don't know?
Tough shit, pig. All Cuno knows is the harbour is in lockdown. Town's fucked now. Half the hardy bitches are dead, and even your company bitch left.
He's really been keeping tabs on you, the Hardys, even the company rep.
Cuno thinks you're fucked, but I can help you. What you got? Bounce that shit off Cuno.
Again, something in him is shifting, changing. Let's do this tango, Pig, he thinks. Detective Pig and Detective Kun on the case. We bouncing.
We bouncing for real. I love how Esprit de Corps is telling me what Kuno's thinking. It's like he really is my partner now.
Kun and Pig. And you're picking him up on your cop frequency too?
Yeah.
This is bad.
The fucking Maybells, Cuno, the flowers.
Yeah, what? What bells?
They were on the roof. I didn't I didn't catch them. Fucking butterfingers.
Fuck, pig. Cuno doesn't know about this flower shit. Cuno's not feeling it.
He's wrong. What does he even know?
No, Cuno, this is connected to the case.
Sure, pig, sure. You better have more than some fucking roses if you want to bust this.
There was a hole in Kalasia's wall. Someone was checking her out, peeping.
Huh? That could have been there for years. Cuno thinks it's a dead end.
The fuck, Cuno? The fuck, Cuno?
You want Cuno to be a yes man? Or you want me to tell it like it is?
No, you're
Walls are full of holes here, pig. Even Cuno knows that.
The funniest part of this is like Cuno doesn't know anything about this whole case. Like, I guess he knows what he heard us say when we were examining the body. But like all the investigation we've been doing, like he doesn't know any of that, and we're still just bouncing off like ideas off him the same we were with Kim. It's so funny.
There is no telling when it was made. He had a point there.
Like, I hate that this can only happen if Kim gets shot. I mean, it makes sense, right? And like, it's so funny that it actually is like a good compensation for actually losing like Kim, which is gonna be everyone's favorite character. Like, everyone loves Kim. So you're like, Kim got shot. That's horrible. But on the flip side, now you get this very funny endgame with Cuno. I think it's great. There were some footprints in the dust in the room behind Clausier.
There are fucking footprints everywhere, pig. Pigs are too into this footprint shit. Cuno just saw footprints outside on the sidewalk.
There's a 28% possibility the victim was shot from a distance.
Yeah, that sounds real to Cuno. Forensic shit, true crime shit. Let's check out some crime scenes and assess shit. Pig style. Anything else?
So now you want to be Cuno S is not going to be happy about you becoming my partner. She's going to be like, no, you're a pig now, Cuno.
He's genuinely impressed. But that's mostly to do with how scientific that percentage sounded.
The miracle hasn't happened yet. It's not over yet.
Miracle? Shit. What is this weak shit? You gotta watch your own back. Miracles don't fucking happen in matinees. Get real.
You know what? You're right about that, Cuno. I have to find communism. Communism killed the hangman.
Is that like a fucking street name or something? It's pretty cool to Cuno.
It's not that cool. It's not a person. It's an ideology.
Come on, pig. Thoughts didn't kill Cuno's gimp. It was a person. Even Cuno can figure this shit out.
It was a person. Thanks for your help, Cuno.
Shit ain't nothing to Cuno. What now?
I don't know, but I won't give up, Cuno.
Will Pig, you ready to walk, Will Pig?
I'm ready, Cuno.
So, listen, Pig. Cuno's been thinking about shit and... Cuno's coming with you. Help you wrap this shit up. Final style.
Final style indeed.
Asking for something, even asking to come along, doesn't come easy for him.
Yeah, true. What style was that?
Final style. You fucked everything up. Now Cuno's all you got. Terminal Cuno.
Why do you want to come with me?
This scene is dead. Cuno's out of here. Might as well be a pig. Big up fucky fingers on me way out.
Big up fucky fingers, okay.
Kid would make a half-decent sharpshooter, no?
We'll see about that.
Look at him. Life hasn't been easy on him. You want to drag him along and put him through more shit? Your shit? Look, this might be his only way out.
That's true. This might be... See, that's why this kind of sucks, is like, you need Kim to get shot for this to happen, but like, this is actually a decent way to pull Cuno out of his like shitty lifestyle.
Trying to recruit him is like trying to make a pet out of fire. This kid recognizes only one authority, his own.
I don't know, he might be more clever than we think, and like, he's a little shit because of his upbringing, but maybe he has some natural detective instincts. Like, we have to see him in action first. Trying to make a pet out of fire, that's a great line.
He is streetwise, knows the neighborhood,
True.
knows the people. He could be useful.
All right, saddle up.
Accepted the Cuno like a motherfucker. What are we gonna do now?
He nods respectfully. As to what's going to happen next?
Yeah, debrief Cuno. Let Cuno know the plan.
The kid rubs his hands together.
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminium box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
We should check Lassie's room.
It's next door. That's what Cuno's thinking too. Good call. Let's rock it, pigman.
There should be a Fade to Black where I actually just share all the information about the case with him, so he's actually at least caught up on the investigation. I'm so excited to revisit every area and talk to characters with him around, because I'm sure he's gonna chime in about like fucking everything. The bed still smells of your sweat and blood. You can walk right into Kim's room. Yeah, we can, except he's not there now.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM.
Look, Cuno, Lieutenant Kitsuragi's notes.
The child. Dom's unfinished. Dom's unfinished too. The man with the hole in his head. Boring ass shit.
The boy picks up the notes and shuffles through some of the case names.
Motorcycle emptiness. That's a cool case. Cuno can solve that shit for the Beano.
Don't call him a Beano. Yeah, Kim is such a binoclard.
Pig. It's cool for Cuno to rip on the clad, but he took a bullet for you. You're gonna shitmouth Cuno too if he falls in battle.
Oh, I love this kid so much. She's like, hey, I can shit on him. You can't do that. It's just good-humored banter among friends. I call it like I see it, Cuno. Just good-humored banter.
For you, maybe. But take it from the cunt. Beanos don't always get that. They get their feelings hurt. Cuno doesn't want this for your pal. He's alright in Cuno's book.
You've been shitting on him this whole time.
He's right, you know. The lieutenant probably doesn't enjoy being called a binoclard. The four-eyed dork.
God damn empathy. What the hell?
Very little. KK, 28 kilometers. Why are you here? To inquire about the Lieutenant E. Freighter, sir. I am his partner, says Satellite Officer Jean Vicmer, standing in the doorway.
Oh wait, I skipped this because I thought it was the same as before, but this is actually new information. 28 kilometers to the northeast in the infirmary of Precinct 57. Lieutenant Kim Pinball Kitsuragi rests under a heart monitor. A triage sign colored yellow hangs from his injury record. Safe, it means. He coughs propped up against the pillow. Why are you here? Asks the man as the cough fit resides. His eyes are black and moist. To inquire about the Lieutenant Refrater, sir. I am his partner, says Satellite Officer Jean Vicmar, standing in the doorway.
Then why are you wasting time here? Coughs Kim. He's out there, in Martinez, unsupervised, without cover. You need to get there. His cough gets the best of him. He grabs a glass.
Wow, even after catching a bullet that I could have totally warned him about, he's still like supporting you. He's still thinking of you being like alone here without help.
On his right-hand side, a little blue notebook, open at case notes.
Wow.
This year, you can see references to half a dozen stolen property cases, titled Crossword Puzzles 2 to 2000.
Because, yeah, I'm going to be skipping through like a lot of the stuff. I'm only going to keep the new content that has to do with Cuno being with you. Because, like, we've been through all this already, right? But some stuff might be different.
Talk to Cuno.
Cuno, I have a couple of questions about Martinez.
Shoot. Cuno knows this shit all better than anyone.
What are your thoughts on the strike? Wow, we can actually have like normal conversations with him now. I mean, as normal as Cuno can be. Thoughts on the strike?
Well, you know, pig, shit's fucked. And like, Cuno's got no time for this small time shit. Cuno's got enterprises to run.
Apparently, he has never formed an opinion on the matter, and isn't going to do so on the fly either.
So whose side are you on?
Whose side's Cuno on? Cuno's on fucking Cuno's side, pig. This is beneath the Cuno. Don't talk to me about this playground bullshit. You're getting shit in Cuno's head.
Being put in the spotlight like this makes him feel exposed, makes him lash out.
I get it. What's going on with the traffic jam?
What do you mean, what's going on? This is good shit. You wouldn't believe the crap Cuno's getting from the trucks.
Ooh, what have you gotten there?
Oh, pig. Cuno's done with that shit. Cuno's a pig now, living the pig life. That Reaver shit's behind him.
Whose statue is it on the roundabout?
It's Cuno's.
He says without pause or hesitation. Pretty sure it's Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of Philippian kings of Revachol.
If you know that history buff shit, then why you fucking Cuno with this? Cuno's a pig now, has important shit on his mind. Pig shit.
What do you know about the village southwest across the canal?
Cuno used to hang there sometimes. It's a real shithole. Everyone is old, or a fucking drunk, or dead. Except
what?
Except nothing. That shit is behind Cuno. Keep your nose out of it.
You know who isn't old, drunk, or dead? Lilienne.
And her kids, I guess.
Does he have a little crush on Lilienne?
What?
Just don't ask him about it. Boys in that age can be quite sensitive about such matters.
Lilienne is nice, though.
She's okay. I mean, with all the fucking drunks and relics around, she's like the only one who isn't a walking shithole. She's okay.
That's so cute. The kid suddenly speaks with a high-pitched squeak. She's okay. I love that we get to know you a little more, Cuno.
Sounds like the kid has a soft spot for Lilienne.
Yeah, he does. What do you do
Cuno
there?
used to hang there sometimes. Cuno had some business ventures set up in the neighborhood. Had money coming in, but not anymore. Cuno's a straight-ass pig now.
He was probably collecting tear or stealing stuff that wasn't nailed down.
Yeah, probably. Anything you can tell me about the boardwalk with the ruins and the fish market?
Cool place. Lots of shit to do there.
You ever been inside the ruined building?
Cuno's been everywhere, pig.
Yeah? What's in there?
Cuno ain't spoiling this shit for ya. You gotta climb in there yourself and check it out.
Gives you something akin to a wink.
Liar. He doesn't have the guts to climb in there.
Cool place. Lots of shit to do there.
Like what?
You know, break shit. Throw shit into the sea. Throw shit into the windows. Throw shit at the seagulls.
Cool.
You bet, pig. Cuno lives the life to the max. Lives every day to the mega. Cuno's in the moment like that.
You know what? There is something admirable about that, but that's the privilege of being a kid. You get to really just live in the moment. We've kind of lost that, haven't we? There seems to be a sea fort in the bay. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, pig. Yeah. It's a sea fort for defense, pig. Don't bore Cuno with this historic shit.
This is the extent of the boy's knowledge.
You ever been there?
Yeah. Of course Cuno's been there, but that was a long time ago, and I was fucked. Been on the train for fucking days. Can't remember shit.
The train, speed train, amphetamine express.
Sure thing, pig. What now?
Where is Cuno S? Good question.
Cuno doesn't want to talk about this shit.
There is a moment of thoughtful silence. He almost looks behind him.
That is a look of a man who knows he'll be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life.
Yeah, he's a little worried about retribution from Cuno S.
That toxic shit's behind Cuno now.
What happened to your art thing?
Locust City. Cuno dropped that art shit because Cuno's fucking poor and has shit for brains.
Aw, you're being too hard on yourself.
A truly rare moment of self-pity.
It is truly rare.
You better not make Cuno fucking cry about his art shit, okay? Change the subject. Cuno doesn't do that shit no more. Fuck that shit. Fuck everything.
Alright, let's move. So interesting. I am loving this. This is truly like an unexpected little bonus to this game. Like she'd have something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills. I'm sorry.
A gift, huh? That's fucking suspicious to Cuno.
What could this gift be?
A trap, probably. But don't sweat it. You got the Cuno spot on you. Let's go in.
Just don't walk into another radio trap, okay?
Seems she left in a hurry.
Yeah. Fugitive on the run shit. Cuno's seen this shit before.
You like this painting, Cuno?
The medicine cabinet is empty. Pity.
I was kind of hoping the gift would be in here.
Nah, pig. That'd be too easy. Let's keep looking.
The kid says looking around like a young wolf. She really cleaned this out.
Smart chick. Cuno never leaves shit behind either. Cuno's a pro.
You see the same two neon-lit shapes.
Oh! Cuno knows this shit. Ballistic shit. Science radio shit. Shows where the shot came from.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside.
Is Glazier trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Pig? You're really fucking onto something there.
The kid looks at you with something akin to admiration. There are ruins on that islet. A sunken sea fort?
Yeah, Cuno's seen that shit. Crazy shit. Ain't nothing to Cuno, but lots of places to hide there.
How did she know how to do this?
Cuno's got no fucking clue. You need to pig this shit, cop style.
This is also a location we have yet to rule out.
Cool shit, Sub-Zero shit. Cuno's listening, you got his attention, so what's next?
Not of approval, then. Looks like we need to go to the island.
The wind blows in from the open window. The boy squints, looking into the cold distance across the water.
I wish there was a version where this entire game has Cuno with you instead of Kim. I cannot imagine two more radically different characters than Kim and Cuno, so it's like, it would be a completely different game.
There, across the grey water, amidst crumbling concrete, a birch tree.
I remember an anti-aircraft gun.
Totally what a sniper would use. Aircraft gun.
Cuno, let's go to the fucking island.
Yeah, why fucking not? Just one question though. How are you gonna get to the island? Cuno has his ways, but that ain't for your fat old ass.
Maybe someone in the fishing village can help.
There's this lady in the village. She... yeah, there are boats there. You go, do shit there. You'll get one on the coast.
The way his personality completely shifts when he's thinking about Lilienne, he's like, yeah.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
Thanks, baby beard.
Fucking cleaned it.
He hisses something under his breath.
What a dick, dancing around in his maid uniform.
What was that, Cuno?
Cuno forces an unnatural smile. It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
If you say it as two different words like that, it sounds like there's something wrong with your ass.
Yeah, well, fuck you too then. You have any more questions or stylistic pronunciation advice?
He's not too offended. The experience has changed something in him.
All right, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back.
Man, there's not a lot of people left here, huh?
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his beer can in welcome.
Oh no, you fly solo on this one. Those guys have been going around town, crying about their new asshole. Cuno can't handle this emotional shit when he's off the lightning.
He probably means they've been mourning their lost friends.
Oh, it's you. Didn't think we'd see you walking anytime soon. Elaine, look. It's the cowardly cop.
Huh? What?
He looks up, his eyes full of confusion, as if he'd just woken from a deep sleep. What do you mean, cowardly? It's not my fault I missed. Is he okay?
Does he look like he's okay?
He does not. His unshaven face is almost grey, and he reeks of piss, sweat, and booze.
How badly was he hurt?
He wasn't. That's the thing. Titus, Theo, Dennis, Angie, they're all gone. But he got away without a scratch.
There's nothing left. Nothing.
He seems barely able to keep his head up.
What a fucking pussy.
This is terrible. I don't think I could go on living after this. You'll get over it.
The eyes looking back at you from the narrow face are those of a dead man. He's not gonna get over it.
What's going to happen to the Hardy Boys now that Titus is dead?
Titus is fucking dead.
The spit flying out of his mouth is accompanied by a painful grimace. Grimace?
What's gonna happen to the Hardy Boys? Look around you, man. This shit is done. There are no more Hardy Boys.
You two are just going to go back to hauling containers in the harbor?
No, man. I don't know. I guess the Union will still be policing the neighborhood, but who's gonna do it now?
Didn't Titus have a brother, Tibbs? He will. You just need to sober him up, that's all. You, Eugene?
Me? No, man. I'm not a leader. You know, Titus only recruited me because I play the guitar. Said the team could use the morale boost.
If any of them had leadership capacity beside Titus, it's him.
You can
Keep
do it.
encouraging him.
Yeah, you can do it. Eugenie Boys has quite the ring, doesn't it?
What? Fuck no. If I'd stay, we'd keep the name to honor Titus.
You are right. Eugene Hardy doesn't sound bad either. That's a noble thought. You're going to do all right. No one is born to lead.
Titus was, but thanks for the vote of confidence. If I don't stick around, it's all over. So, I guess I sort of have to now.
Yeah, man. You know, you got this. You got this.
Slaps his hand on the table in a sudden burst of drunk enthusiasm.
I haven't got shit, Al.
He looks up to the side, eyes filled with worry.
This is not completely ludicrous. Him and Titus were the only detectives of the bunch. Titus more, but Eugene at least knew how to think along.
Any idea what happened to Klaasje?
Damn songbird of misery, that one.
And do you have any information on her whereabouts?
God said she took off sometime before the firefight. That's all. Trying to remember if there was anything. Oh, yeah. He said she seemed to be in a real hurry.
Can't imagine why.
Yeah, you too. It's a rough world out there. It's not easy being a cop. We were too hard on you.
Oh, that's nice.
We shouldn't have fucked with you like we did. You got between us and a lot of bullets in that fight. Matinees owes you one.
Hear that, Detective Pig? You're a fucking hero now.
I wouldn't go that far. But you got a home here if you need it. And 2 busted up Union men who are grateful to you. So take care, okay?
He really means it.
All right.
Cuno's gonna scram now. Can't be seen with pigs. Can't shit on Cuno's good name.
What? I thought you were gonna stick with me this whole time.
So yeah, see you on the C4 island. Try not to get shot or drunk again. Cuno's counting on your ass.
Cuno will rejoin your party later.
Okay, so you can't actually explore the whole town with Cuno. They didn't plan that many new dialogue for him. Okay. So he joins you back on the island? Alright. So does he just go back to his usual spot? Oh. He's not here, and Cuno S is gone also. Just me by myself. I guess Kuno's gonna find some other way to get there. I guess there's like a tunnel under the water or something. This has a very different energy when Kim isn't with you. It feels a lot more just sad and desperate and hopeless. It kind of sucks because I was really looking forward to going in the church and talking to the speed freaks with Cuno and seeing what he has to say there, but
The boat comes to a slow stop. You turn the engine off. Then there's silence. In the silence,
Good. You made it?
where is he? Cuno stands with his arms akimbo, looking at the shed of the ruined flag tower looming overhead. How did you get here?
I mapped the place out, and it looks like both of us aren't gonna make it. This is Death Island, the Hellmore.
He wipes snot from his nose. What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
He throws his hands in the air.
Maybe Cuno's just pessimistic because of the massive speed hangover. I did scout the place out. I can fill you in.
the kid turns away from you, cautiously looking to his left and right. He's on the edge.
Where is he, though? I can't see him.
He hasn't been here before, either.
Oh. Oh, what the? He just fucking showed up right behind me?
Talk to Cuno.
The chain trails off into the ocean, connecting the island to the supply depot on the coast.
This leads to the depot in Land's End.
Cool fucking chain.
The boy stares at the mechanism. What do you think it was used for?
Fuck does Cuno know? Cuno would use it to bring shit to the island.
Does that mean Kuno's going to watch over me while I take a little nap? I guess all this weird stuff that we perceive on the wind and stuff, that's the phasmid, right? It's like all foreshadowing the phasmid. Cuno.
What?
It's pretty silent on this island. It's really fucking silent on this island.
Fucking spooky, yeah. Is what it is.
Sorry, let's move.
ICM? This feels familiar somehow.
I love that you can ask him the same questions you would ask him. Cuno, what is the ICM?
Is this a case for Detective Cuno? Idiot Cat Moon, inside car motors, Is Cuno magic? He is. Case solved.
Sounds an awful lot like.
Ah, sounds like RCM.
Yeah, pig. That's letter shit for you. The alphabet.
He's like, yeah, pig, the alphabet letters do sound alike. A white star.
Shit looks upside down to Cuno.
Leans to the side, tilting his head.
With its horns in the sky. The symbol of the commune.
Are those speck stars too?
Dunno, maybe. Sorta looks like stars to Cuno. Or like islands, maybe? Fuck does Cuno know?
Thank you, Cuno. It's the DeLorean symbol of Insulinda. The face in the sea.
Encyclopedia being like, thank you, Cuno. Looks old. What is this still doing here?
Who the fuck's gonna move it? The island janitor?
His directness is like kind of refreshing. I mean, not that Kim isn't also very direct, but he is in a different way, you know?
Books and magazines. Most are soft covers, among what is mostly commercial fiction.
Been reading shit here. Hooked on the book.
Does anything stand out as unusual?
Oh yes, under the bed, there is a rather extensive collection of critical theory.
Look, Cuno, a book, left wing. I have no comments, do you?
Yeah.
He
has no idea what that means.
He doesn't know shit about politics.
Wasn't there some in the communist students' room?
A student in the apartment building seemed to have some as well.
Yeah, cool. Detective shit.
He seems to tell us as to what to add. I feel like that's gonna be him for most things.
The little books seem inconsequential next to the big pile of frivolous entertainment covering them.
Critical theory books, what do you think this means?
Cuno doesn't give a shit. Cuno's not hooked on the book. Trying to get me hooked on it. Teachers and shit.
This means we have a critical theory-loving vagrant here. Interesting. An old cylindrical generator.
This shit's cold?
No, this isn't right.
What's the matter?
It's cold now, he was supposed to say. But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Oh, that's true. This line can't be said by Kim because we changed the events. Kim gets shot, so he can't be here to say the line that we heard in the crosstalk when calling the airship. That makes it even weirder because it means we heard a possible line from the future, but that didn't end up being said at all.
But he's not here to say it. Something else got in the way. Events intervened.
That's so weird. Where do these wires lead?
Dunno. Looks like downstairs somewhere.
What kind of generator is this?
Smells like mazout. Heavy fuel shit.
The kid taps on the open fuel cap on the side of the dynamo.
The hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
What does this mean? A generator here?
Fuck does Cuno know?
Is it not the wisest man who knows he knows nothing?
You have taught me the meaning of wisdom, Cuno.
Yeah? Cuno's fucking wise like that? Cuno's gonna be a real wise pig.
I meant wise it here.
Probably because it's winter. Some bums who camp here don't want to freeze to death. Maybe. Probably. Cuno's probably right.
It's...
the fire guy. Some kids told me about a guy here, a guy who made a fire.
Alright. We're on to something. Cuno meant fire guy too.
Do you know anything about a fire guy?
Yeah, no. Cuno doesn't come here, I told you.
Alright. So, the whole dream sequence here. I will try the kiss this time, because we didn't do it last time. I don't remember what the other roles were.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner.
Check this shit. Someone's been squatting here. Cuno knows because this shit looks like Cuno's place.
How recently?
You force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, without really hearing it.
Hey, Cuno doesn't want to hurt your feelings, but you look like shit. Maybe you should lie down in the bed, like recover before you die.
Maybe a little shut-eye, just an hour.
You face the concrete wall. There's less light there.
The kid is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. This whole sequence is so eerie. Because at first it really feels like you are still here, just that Kim is gone. Or Cuno in this case. But then as you hear the music come on, you're like, oh. Oh, I see what this is.
Dolores Day, the innocence of humanism.
I'm not doing very well.
Don't say that. I know this positive thing sounds stupid to you, Harry, but it works. We all have an obligation to be happy. You too. And you will be. Now.
This is everything I always warned you about. Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
I mean, it's still pretty high. 92%. I brought you this figurine of a headless fallen rider.
I don't want it. It looks expensive. I don't want it.
It really wasn't expensive. I thought you liked figurines. I thought the figurines were for getting you back.
That's not what figurines do, Harry.
But then the figurines don't do anything.
She looks at the headless found rider between your fingers and doesn't know what to say.
Just accept it, okay?
The figurines don't do anything? Anything at all? But I thought the historic figure...
Yeah.
She had...
She liked war games and figurines?
Yes. I thought it would be good. A form of communication where words have failed. Yes, it was a good idea. But she felt obliged by the headless phone rider to give you things in return. Things she no longer wants to give you. So she refused. That's how it goes. Your figurine rider idea was naive.
Oh, so I gave her the wrong figurine. That's what happened. Maybe this revolutionary figurine then? Maybe you can take this revolutionary figurine. It's got a little musket.
No, please. Please don't give me anything.
What about dice? I had some custom dice made in this place, Doom commercial area.
Harry, I don't want things. I want to go to the aerodrome.
Alright, I won't give you things then.
I didn't ask for things. It's too late to give me anything. I would have liked these things a long time ago. The headless fallen rider especially. But now, only boring hell remains.
Oh, now I got the task complete. Okay, because I finished that whole dialogue line. I know, you would have called me yourself if I just let you. I was too impatient.
Oh, Harry, do you really think so? We haven't talked in years. I don't want to call you. I don't want to hear from you. I think of you less and less every year. Weeks go by without me remembering you.
That hurts, man. Like, this is Harry telling himself that to make him feel like shit. He just inflicted pain upon himself, and I get it, because I would think these same things back then. But man, that hurts to think about.
Months already. Soon it will be years. Every season that passes, the light gets less clear. I sit there in Morova, in the holy gratitude of my bliss. I put my hand on my belly and smile.
Oh, Harry, why do you do this to yourself?
The air gets cold around you. She looks down on her stomach, then up at you. Her eyes are full of tremendous distance and mystery. The death blow is coming. Black-eyed dogs wander the alleys. Apple trees hang their bony limbs low over the patchwork of roofs. Red and black. Revachol West, the evening sun. She's left and bloomed, far away from us, our vast soul.
Your name
means pain.
You're the symbol of pain.
Great. Now I'm the symbol of pain.
The smile immediately disappears from her face. The air remains just as cold.
That was not the death blow yet. You saved yourself. For now. Keep stumbling around and it will happen.
I think I kind of missed on a lot of things in this conversation because I tended to choose the last option just because it's the one that sounded the best to me. But typically the last option is one that like progresses the conversation, and so like you miss out on some stuff, which is one small thing I don't really like about the dialogue system in this game. Let's try for the kiss, I guess. But she's not gonna like it.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth.
This music tells me this is not a nice moment.
She is not kissing you back.
But I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
I feel her breath.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Hidden, distant, kept safe from you.
Her cheek against mine.
Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. You are stealing a touch. It's not yours to take.
Such great writing. The world's most precious material, reserved for those she lets close enough to feel it. It really feels like that, man. This whole part is written so well. Like, you can tell this was written by someone who's gone through a really, really bad, like, heartbreak. Cold silver against my forehead.
The delicate wreath on her forehead pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
Squeeze her wrist.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it.
This feels so wrong. Move your mouth.
Nothing, just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots.
Damn girl, how many apricots you eating?
Apricot-scented chewing gum.
How much chewing gum you chewing? You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
That was so bad. Horrible. Terrible. Painful. Awkward. Uncomfortable. Unpleasant.
Trying hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held on to her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
You really did suggestion. That was not a good one. I'm glad I did not try this in my main playthrough. You didn't kiss me back.
She breathes out heavily, as if something painful has passed through her, and shakes her head.
Say nothing. Stand there like a useless dildo.
She shakes her head one more time. The evening wind rustles her hair, blowing old newspapers and fast food wrappings down the street.
Why didn't you kiss me back?
Why did you do that to yourself? You know I don't cheat, Harry. I never cheated on you.
Well, at least, I guess that's good. You're the apricot chewing gum scented one.
No, I'm just Dora.
Oh, now you're Dora. That's it then.
No, Harry. Not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
She slides her hands down her chest and onto her lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
What? Oh man, so we missed all that. It's his, the man I heard on the phone?
Yes, he did it.
She looks down at her belly, then up into your old eyes.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember, you poor fuck? You poverty-stricken fuck.
Oh, Harry. Harry. Why do you do this to yourself? I know why you do it, but god damn.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
No, this has to end. Do the last one.
Yeah.
More questions. Ask more.
Mass murderer.
That is very contested by modern historians. Very contested. Plus, you're only saying this because things didn't work out between us. I have to go to the aerodrome now. I don't have time to defend myself from these accusations.
It's so funny how, like, they're so merged. Both identities.
Stop making her angry. She won't start loving you again if you call her a mass murderer. Seriously.
Would you say you haven't behaved like a mass murderer with me?
You were very bad to me too. We've talked about it like 7 million times now. I don't want to do that anymore.
You're not even human.
I am actually very ordinary, Harry. Below this gown and wreath, I have an ordinary soul and ordinary thoughts. The only thing inhuman about me is this.
She looks around.
This thing you've made me into. I'm sorry for saying so, but I just hate it. What is this? This is so far gone, Harry. I don't even...
No, you're special. You had glowing lungs.
My lungs do not glow, Harry. I am just like all the others. None of us have glowing lungs. Stop making me into some kind of...
Then it's you. You will make her lungs glow. Your pain is not meaningless.
I forgive you that you're pregnant. I can deal with it. Just... Then I will make you different. I will make your lungs glow. I will make you last forever. I can still make your lungs glow. I know I can, if you only let me. You're right. You don't have glowing lungs. You don't deserve them. I will make your lungs glow.
Oh, Harry. There is only one way for humans to last forever. And you did not do that to me.
Which way is that?
An apricot-scented ghost wafts out of her. Her skin, the fabric, into the flow of the air around you. All the roads will miss her footsteps when she's gone from here. A completely different world.
These are all such good lines.
You're a better man now. More level-headed. More normal.
We can get a nice place this time. I can provide for you. I was young and weak then.
No, it's too late. I found someone for whom I feel the same love I did for you. Only this time, he is more careful. He will not lose me. It will go somewhere. It will grow.
It's so bad.
Your heart burns. Through the blackness, you feel the trickle of blood on the mattress below you.
Harry, do you notice how none of this is very funny?
No, this is very funny. Ha ha ha. Yes, you're the least funny part about me.
Stop laughing like that, please. It's scary. See you tomorrow.
So, I feel like the version I had in my main playthrough was like the least bad. It can go so much worse. But it's just Harry hurting himself. Making himself feel like shit, because that's what you do when you're fucking depressed from heartbreak. All you can
there,
do
man.
is...
You've been squealing and thrashing around, crazy, and now you're bleeding too? Again?
He stares in awe at the streaks of blood covering your body. I'm fine, really. Try to cover up the blood seeping out with your hands. I'm super mega fine. Cuno, I had this fucking dream.
Yeah, Cuno saw that. A nightmare about bitches.
How did you know?
Cuno knows that shit. All the worst dreams are about bitches. You wouldn't believe the shit Cuno sees about sea.
It's not good. The sea in his dreams.
Oh, you dream about sea?
Now let's get this shit back on the road, yo. Just make sure you don't die. Cuno's no fucking mortician.
He glances at your blood-covered hands. Alright. I guess it's also possible to play through this whole section without Cuno, right? If you refuse him when he wants to join you. And then you would just play this whole section like just Harry by himself. I guess just Harry and all of his thoughts. Talking to himself. Would be even sadder. That would be like the saddest version. Because, you know, at least Kim's there to support you, and then, like, even Cuno supports you in a way. Motherfucker.
Motherfucker! You see in the window or not?
More than that.
Cuno with a pair of binoculars, I would be able to see inside the room.
Cuno fucking knew it. This is a sniper's nest, right? Fucking assassin action. Cuno barely understands what's happening, but he likes the shit out of it.
Could the shooter still be here?
Where?
Cuno looks around the small compartment-sized room on this island.
Right fucking on.
He stops, a shudder.
He feels uncomfortable suddenly.
Let's get a move on. We're out in the open here.
He suddenly faces his own mortality. He's like, wait. I'm not sure I like the fact I might die here.
This keyboard hasn't been functional in decades.
What is this then?
Old hardware from the big power box upstairs. Circuit bender shit. Military grade.
Could this open the blast door?
Try fucking with that one. It's red.
Oui. 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 Oui.
A sudden wave of anxiety makes your skin crawl.
Fucking right.
Before outside, when we were walking across the sand, I felt someone watching me.
Cuno knows. This place is spooky as fuck.
What's there?
Cuno doesn't know, but Cuno wants to know.
Don't worry, kid. I'm a good guy with a gun.
Are you? Are you?
He squints at you. Squints into your soul. Let's go. Yes, I am, Cuno. Have some trust. I got my gun right here. I'll protect you, Cuno. There's our man. Oh, you can see the phasmid here. You can see the model of it just standing there. That's so weird. Again, I'm gonna be skipping through a lot of this just to keep like the new lines from Cuno.
Reactionary rock and roll music. Playing on the water.
I told you not to play shitty rock.
You didn't say that, Cuno. You weren't even on the boat.
Fucking old man. Couldn't keep us rocking.
Technically, this wasn't traditional rock. It was more independent melodic.
Indie music? It wasn't even ordinary rock. It was...
Shh! You're making us look like shit.
It was not rock and roll. It was Sad FM.
Sad FM, huh? I always hated that station.
Of course you did.
Phlegmatic, counter-revolutionary dirges. Sadness is a mental illness. A weapon of the bourgeoisie.
You hate everything, and you think everything is a weapon of the bourgeoisie.
The fascists were right about rock and roll. It is degenerate. Hip gyrating, mental illness music.
Hell yeah. Is that a Bell McGraw?
It's a Triangong 446.
Whoa! Massive gun!
Does this guy not find it weird that I brought this kid with me?
It was sent to us by our brothers in the Signal commune.
His right eye twitches.
Fuck yeah, this is happening!
He comments breathlessly in awe of the potential violence implied.
He's high off the fear. Like an untrained fighter, he leans forward, back hunched, ready to spring.
It's as he said, it's a Triangong.
This guy smoked a lot of people with this, huh?
No response from the old man.
I am a deserter.
Wait! Like the fucking ancient army?
Yes. Recruited from Jamrock in 07. I've been throwing up blood since winter.
Cuno's dad has this shit. Wine belly. The cops can take care of this, right? Medicine shit. With, like, facilities.
You notice that the adolescent at your side is about to say something?
Cuno could do this shit. Live all alone like this. Cuno could hack it.
Good, Cuno. Be that.
The old man does not answer.
My pig asked you a question. Quit spazzing out and tell him about the...
The kid doesn't get to finish the sentence.
Scientific communism. I've used it for killing people.
Here we go. Even the kid can smell it.
Killing people? Like straight offing them?
It's a gun. That's what they're for. I've used it to kill people.
You mean like lately? After the war?
There is no after the war. Oh yes, that one.
Did you kill him? Fucking tell this cop.
The kid puffs his chest.
I am a son of a welder.
Got nothing to say about that boomstick, huh? You choking? That's the stick that did it?
Yes, it's a real gun. You let them all die. Pranced around. Let your little friend be shot too. I didn't get a good look at that. Tell me, did he bleed out?
Don't talk to me about Kim.
I know what it feels like. I lost people because I was weak too.
Shut up. I'm calling it. I have the murder weapon.
Who are you trying to prove this to, huh? Your friend? He's not here. He's dead, isn't he?
He's not dead. He's in the hospital.
The world will rejoice when he dies. One fascia less.
He hisses, then glances into the reeds and twitches suddenly, as he can see it.
Like a marionette on some invisible string.
The coast, too.
Bet you've been sneaking around a lot. Hidden. Know any secret paths? Cuno knows paths.
I may.
A curious tremor passes his face.
And so they did.
Fucking hell.
The kid looks at him for 1, maybe 2 seconds, breathing heavy with excitement.
Be very, very precise now. Don't make a splash.
I'm always looking.
You always creeping on people through your scope like that?
The kid squints his eyes. Even Cuno's disgusted with you.
A rifle scope has the best magnification.
Helps him see all the shit.
And if you don't like what you see,
click.
Then you pull the trigger.
Yes. Think of it as a form of critique.
Those two took the cake.
Yeah, the lightning gets you going. Speed freaks fucking in the bushes.
He must know his way around a creaky floorboard and a rusty hinge on a door.
Her.
It was about bitches.
That's what it always comes down to. The boy nods grimly.
There, motive, detective. We have it. Something strange. The connection comes to you like a splash of cold water. Dark, cold water.
I think this logic roll I missed in my first run. 20 years ago when you met Edgar, the Clares didn't run the Union yet, did they?
Hey.
A sputter from the old man.
He acknowledges it. Here we go. A twist behind the dark bend.
Who did?
That bourgeois cow. Tiffin Holly was her name. Licked the rich man's hand every time he came to town. Never seen a labor leader so hot on mutual cooperation.
Tiffane Holly was her name.
And money. She liked that too. That Holly was a real bridge builder and a deal maker.
His eyes glisten suddenly with hatred.
Bordering on sentimentality, it drips out of him, tempered by something familiar to you. A familiar rage.
She was also a woman, wasn't she? Like that Clausier. This guy just hates women.
She was. And she was real soft on those money men. Had a Barbara Muscova bag over her shoulder that she liked to bring to work.
And then she just disappeared.
Called in, they say. On the eve of battle. Ran away. Vanished like a piss stain.
He squints and smiles at the black logs.
No, that's not quite it, is it?
But did she? They say it was her daughter who called in for her. That wasn't her daughter, was it?
No, I guess it was not.
You could swear you see the embers glow again under his eyes on the dust. Edgar had someone make the call. Why is that, Mr. Dross?
She couldn't make the call herself.
Here it is. The bend in the river.
Why?
Because she was dead.
Just say nothing.
The cow caught a bullet in her right lung. Fell into the canal grasping her tit and drowned. Or bled. Hard to say. It was a sloppy job.
Wow, so...
And a moving target.
This fucking confirms it. He killed her. I mean, we couldn't quite get this confession out of him in our first run because I missed this logic roll, which was very low. And Kim doesn't get it out of him either. So this confirms that he fucking killed the previous forewoman. I mean, I kind of assumed as much, but it's nice to have a confirmation.
She was going home, waddling, dressed in yellow, drunk like she often was. The ruins are black around her, and she had a yellow leather bag under her arm. She tried to cross the canal, heading home to Grand Couronne or Betancourt, someplace like that, where they build those new bâtiments for the people who flourish in the hell around her. And the ruins.
You shot her.
Someone shot her. Or maybe the cow just fell. My memory is full of holes. All I know is...
Another big spike of rage. Different from the one he has for her.
Nothing changed. Not in the material base. Not in the hegemony. There was no uprising. Just words. The Union fizzled, sogged. Nothing came of it. Nothing.
Slippery fuck didn't keep his word.
The kid's been listening, mouth agape.
Now that sounds like you want me to testify in your charade of law. My days are numbered. Let them rot away in a moral intern cell. I've said all I will.
But you did do it.
I saw it happen, and I liked it. That's all I have to say. I didn't live and fight for 40 years to end up as a collaborationist. I've heard it on Channel 8, 40 AM, Radio Revachol, late night.
Okay, so maybe he didn't kill her then, but he saw her get shot.
Everyone is a blobber in this world. Everyone betrays everyone. They're all already locked up for betrayal. The best ones, the ones with heart, were slaughtered, trampled.
He looks to the city.
The same old freezing hatred.
Glad we talked about what?
I'm telling him all the things that Kim would normally say. You will be provided legal counsel within 1 week and must face court in 44 days.
Do you understand? We don't need your permission. We do need to talk about that boat, though. How are we gonna take him?
Does the boat have room for 3?
Yeah, no. Only 2 are gonna fit in that fucker. I guess you could take him back, but...
I mean, you found a way to get here without a boat, so just go back the way you came, Cuno. There's something I'm not getting, right?
Cuno understands what's wrong. Who watches this fucking killer in the village while you come back for me?
I don't have to come back for you. You clearly found a way here.
Something is happening. Stop. Lilienne, you could ask her. There it is again. To your north, as it has been since you came to the coast. The reeds whisper, stalks rubbing against each other. But then, in the middle of it, something completely different. It sounds like a bow, very slowly being drawn against the strings of a violin. A very small violin, made of reeds and rushes.
Did I fail this roll the first time?
Maybe there is room for 3 on the boat?
Drowned out by the kid's voice. Shh, Cuno, do you hear that?
What?
What a farce. What are you talking about?
Your skin crawls.
Here it is. Can't wait to see Kuno's reaction. But we won't be able to take a picture of it this time. Cuno, can you see it?
Yeah, I can fucking see it.
Thank God. If he can see, then maybe you're not insane. It's really there, spinning slowly.
Be very careful.
The kid whispers, then takes a step toward the giant arthropod.
A fucking giant stick insect?
The little animation of Cuno pointing his gun around. That's cute. Alright, sorry, I had to take a break and go eat. But I'm back now, so let's finish this. That's the
Insulindian phasmid?
Wait, how do you know about the phasmid?
Everybody does. It's the fucking Insulindian phasmid.
Oh, I didn't know it was so widespread. I mean, he would know because we told him about it before, but... Cuno, do you have a camera or something?
Yeah. I don't have a camera. That sucks about Cuno.
Ah.
Cuno can't believe how lame he is without the camera right now. Should have stolen one. A real cop would have one.
I can't believe that even in this moment, he's still saying Cuno instead of saying, like, I. If there's any moment that should drop all of his pretense, it would be this one.
He not as much as glances at the gigantic insect to his right. Nor does it look at him. Its antennae take their measure of the air.
Cuno, it's foaming.
Whoa! Maybe it's poison? Fucking hell!
The kid watches you apprehensively.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade.
Cuno, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
Doesn't look like you're spazzing out. Cuno knows all about seizures.
What does it look like?
You're just staring at the giant insect.
I think I'm having a vision about the final fate of mankind.
Cool. So's Cuno. Cuno's also having a vision of a giant insect, and it's real. Back off before it eats you.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface.
Choo! And it's gone.
And just like that, it's gone. And something under it.
It's gone. Between those reeds there. Fucking helican.
What's that in the water?
The fuck? Is that ceramic? And more stuff. Like a nest in the reeds. We should peep it. Fucking hell.
What now?
In some kind of strange, semi-catatonic state.
Yeah, Grandpa's not looking so good. We need to check on him.
A light shiver passes him. The boy waves his hand in front of the old man's face. The trembling mouth appears to sigh.
Yeah, this fried him. We gotta bring him to a doctor. Good news, this solves our boat and Piggy's problem. He's not going anywhere. He's trapped here.
What happened to you, Mr. Dross?
He's old and fried. Cuno's seen this, like, after a massive bender. Cuno's dad.
Did you see it? Like, you hear the change of tone in his voice? I think it's the phasmid.
Yeah, and then there's that shit. Gramps couldn't take it. It was too much.
There's much more. Remember what it said when it spoke? Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
You couldn't see it, Cuno. It's just the reeds for him.
How? Like, it's pretty fucking huge. How?
He nudges the man gently.
No response.
Maybe this is how the phasmid had stayed hidden all these years.
Then how the fuck did we see it? Oh wait, the longer it's there, like it needs time to sink in, and if you spend time with it.
You forget it's there.
Yo, you ever seen a giant fucking insect?
His eyes widen as if to help him take the thought in. He pressed the old man. Before, when I evaluated his state, he seemed strangely animated.
Yeah, Cuno knows hobos, and Cuno has never seen a hobo sharp like this after so many years of hoboing.
Perhaps this animation is induced by something in the phasmid?
Yeah, because look at him now. Not so sharp, is he? And it's gone. Left. Perhaps it's like, kept him going. Like the drink and the lightning keep my old man.
It's definitely toxic, the phasmid. It told me it is.
Told ya, when you were doing your long staying thing. You're one crazy cop, you know. Cuno digs it.
He's been here for a long time. Who knows how much of it in its company?
Yeah. You see that too? Got a little jumpy there, didn't you? I know that vibe. I'm off me lightning too.
We found some things in the phasmid's nest, Mr. Dross.
He stares into the reeds. Nothing. Just dull staring.
I love how it specifies the helmet on your head.
The last embers have gone out. The war is over.
I can't believe that helmet, man. I kicked it into the fucking ocean and it washed up here. Oh, do you think the phasmid brought it here?
Show him the detached scope.
I lost.
You lost it?
He turns his eyes to the reeds again.
Hey, you took the shot. Bang! And got rid of the evidence. Bug brought it back. Sound about right?
Silence. Not even a sigh.
Hang tight.
Yeah, old man. Hang tight. Let's slowly start shuffling off Death Island, okay? We're about done here.
He looks to the flag tower. Alright.
The skiff is swaying on the waves by the dock.
Let's return to the mainland.
Oh yeah? We did good shit here, detective.
How's it gonna go now that Cuno's with us and not Kim? I wonder how they're going to react.
Look what the tide brought him.
Cuno, you still have my back, right?
With old pigs here.
He nods to you, then straightens his back.
Even though we're all pigs here, you and Cuno are more pigs than the rest of the pigs. He'll have your back. Only later.
Forget about all this. There's a giant...
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you. We've come to scrape what's left of you off the pavement.
The kid's about to say he's Cuno.
Wait, elbow him in the ribs. Elbow him in the ribs? Let him.
Task force. Cool. On the Cuno. We just came from the fucking island.
He points to the sea fort behind him.
Listen, Cuno.
The man assesses the kid like a strike team leader about to kick in the door.
Harry and I are old friends, from way back. Mind letting us have a moment? Won't be long. I just need to talk to Harry about some of the things I think he's done wrong lately.
Good luck with that. Sounds like you're in some shit.
Please don't leave me alone, Cuno. I need your support here.
Harry, we want to help you.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Gardener, scab leader, this. Tell me at least you are who you said you were.
Fuck, pig. As you snooped out. The name's Cuno, not Cuno. Let's get on with our lives. I'm Cuno. It's known now. Stop staring at me. Just try not to shit yourself, please.
And you were probably right, too.
You talking about Cuno? Major Cuno wasn't abducted, you fucking fat dink. Fuck out of here.
Sorry, Jean. He just does that.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
Oh, come on. You gotta cut him some slack. Pig's been working hard, digging through the guts of corpses and shit. Getting shot and shit.
Let's not even get into the other suspect who also escaped. Or the fact that you're Everclear's little peony now, compared to the 8 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood. Lieutenant Kitsuragi is barely clinging to life in the hospital. Harry, it was fucking mass murder.
Yo, I'ma stop you right there, fuckface. It's Cuno time.
I'ma stop you right there.
That's it. The cavalry has arrived.
Cuno, shush. I did everything I could. The company had hired and vetted.
No, you've explained enough, pig. Cuno takes care of this shit now.
Please, Cuno, by all means. Go ahead.
First of all, yo, those guys were all f***ed. The guys in the armor, f***ed. The Union guys, f***ed. So yeah, suck Cuno's dick. You don't know me.
This is going great so far.
You don't know what happened here. You don't know this shit. Automatic fucking weapons. Urban battleground shit. Battle lines drawn in blood. Blood meridian. You don't know this shit.
You're making a great argument.
Now, Cuno wasn't there. Right, you getting this? Cuno was breaking it up with Cuno's main bitch, see? Parting of the ways shit. But when Cuno got there, Pig had fucking cleaned up. Blood and ruin. Smoked all those dinky fuckers. Saved this shit. Martinez shit. I see he's mourning and shit. His main pig got semi-wasted. Sent to the boo-boo mobile. Cuno steps up. Cuno fucking fills those shoes. Big boy shoes. Detective Cuno.
He comes to a sudden, abrupt stop.
Man, you really had a lot to say.
Are you done?
Yo, Cuno feels like you weren't really listening to Cuno. You were hearing, but you weren't listening. F***ing the armor boys came to Martinez to fuck shit up.
Jesus. You're making a great argument, Cuno. Keep it up.
Hardy boys or whatever the fuck they are. They were telling everyone and their mum how they wasted one of those armor fucks. It was always gonna go down like that. My pig stepped up, got fucked in the leg for it. Sacrifice style.
Not bad, Cuno. Could be a little shorter, though.
Yes, I understand. He was in the fight.
Second, you dinky fucking asshole. This pig right here. This oink oink motherfucker solved that shit. On Death Island. Case solved. Go home or fuck off.
Yeah, and he's not 10, he's fucking 12. Cuno, if you're going to interrupt, make it snappier. Yeah, go home or fuck off.
Yeah, Cuno's been around, seen shit, real shit. He's not a fucking toddler.
He appreciated you remembering.
Of course. Yeah, go home or fuck off.
No. Really,
Don't think it's a good idea to let him speak. You may want to rethink your strategy of letting a 12-year-old present your case.
Nah, it's a great idea. Look, point is we solved the case. And we saved as many people as we could.
Yeah, and solved that shit. Fucking grandpa in the woods did it. Old shit. Cuno doesn't know about that. Look, the real shit here is...
It was a straggler from the revolution.
Yeah, straggler, sure. Are you getting this smart shit? The old fuck killed him. Confessed to it too. We got him snitching on himself. Popo style.
A straggler. From the revolution.
Yeah, fucko. He's on the island right now. In a coma or some shit. Oh, And we also got the gun. Gun of the killer shit. You know what I mean? Now, let's get our big boy shit on.
He means murder weapon.
By gun of the killer, Cuno means the murder weapon. We have it.
Yeah, spin that real shit, pig. Murder weapon. Big boy shit.
He may have committed other murders over the years. We have him confessing to one too, a big one.
Yeah, big shit. We're taking them all down. We're cleaning this shit up. Now, listen up, soup fuck. You're gonna shit yourself because it's gonna get wacko natural.
Wacko natural? I think I know what it's going to be.
Yeah, it's gonna get wacko natural. Tell him.
There's a fucking 4-ton mantis on the island.
What? Sorry, kid. Me and Harry need to.
Yo, this is like the biggest moment in history right now. You wanna fucking listen to what's coming out of Cuno's mouth? We saw the giant insect, white as fuck. Literally the Insulindian phasmid or some shit. Praying mantis style. It was 3 meters tall, and this pig right here.
His hand is shaking with rage and excitement.
This fucking old popo discovered it. Me and the pig bacon discovered a new species. It was beautiful. It was... You ain't seen this kind of animal before? Fucking miracle shit.
He pauses out of breath.
He gulps, overcome with awe.
Unfortunately, we don't have the photo this time, so I really don't think they're going to believe us.
This case, this fucking grandpa shit, this ugly shit, it's nothing. We saw a ghost. A real-life ghost. Like he fucking proved ghosts are real. It's that big, Popo. It's fucking...
His eyes are welling up now.
Why are you not fucking shitting yourselves? What's wrong?
He glares at the officer standing silently in the rain. The water's coming down hard, washing the concrete.
Did he just say Insulindian phasmid?
I don't know. I zoned out. Harry, did you just pick up some myelin berm and pin it on him?
You aren't fucking listening. The bum is nothing. This is science history here. It was the Insulindian phasmid. It's connected to the shit. Tell him.
He's never gonna believe me. There was an Insulindian phasmid, and it may be connected to the case.
Lieutenant, please. You have to have more than just some mantis.
Harry, no more giant insects. You said you have a motive?
This narrow-minded pig. I can't fucking...
Drilling his temples with his index finger. He's like, this fucking pig.
Bring him to heel. Get the kid in line. You could use his help here.
Cuno, keep your head in the game.
Alright, yeah. Cuno's in it.
He understands you have to nail this.
He killed the mercenary in an act of jealousy.
Jealousy? He's what, 80, 90? Didn't you say he's been in hiding since the revolution?
Yeah, suit. Check this shit out. The Merc was banging some chick he wanted to bang, so we shot him. Chick's called Klaasje.
Klaasje. As in the suspect he let escape from Kitsuragi's report.
Fucking snitch beano clad. Yeah, that chick. Get over it, pig. She didn't do it. It was Grandpa on the island. Merc was fucking her, and he couldn't hack it. Cuno can hack it.
He also had political reasons.
Yeah, politics shit. My pig also connected, like, the weapon to him.
Slam the weapon, man. The murder weapon.
Trained sniper. Here's the weapon.
Okay. And he'll confess to the prosecution too?
The previous head of the Debardeur Union was assassinated by... I'm not sure he killed her. There's a chance.
What? On behalf of?
Just nod.
For the sake of political neutrality, I would like to not partake in anything union-related.
The fuck, you puss? This'll send shit flying. Trust Cuno. Grandpa laid down some real shit, conspiracy style.
If that's even remotely true, then a clandestine investigation will be required. It smells like bad news to me. A classic shitkid case that'll get people killed or fired. Here's my theory, Harry. You experience a delirium hallucination. It's typical of cognitive damage from years of chronic alcoholism. You started seeing shit in the Ritz and convinced this poor kid of it too.
Poor kid? Fuck you. Cuno's loaded. Can't believe you're not believing me.
The boy clenches his bony fist so hard the knuckles turn white.
Maybe it's true.
Fucking... Cuno doesn't have a photo camera, because Cuno is fucking poor. Okay? That sucks about the Cuno. So Cuno didn't take a fucking photo. And Cuno didn't paint a fucking picture. But it's in my head. In here. Cuno's eyes took the picture. It's right fucking here. I can't believe you're not getting this.
He grinds his teeth.
Cuno, please. If it's on the island, then it will be seen again. Calm down.
It will never be seen again. It wasn't seen for 100 years. Fuck Cuno and let's all pretend there was no miracle. We don't need a giant insect. Everything is so good without it in this fuckhole.
The sheer willpower in him must be making some dent in their incredulity.
Maybe.
Some part of them must be thinking,
Fuck it. I believe him.
She looks at Vigmar and shrugs.
I knew it. The bitch sees it. Bitches are fucking smart. But you dicks are dumb as fuck. It's real. I told you.
You're such a putty mouth, Cuno.
move on. Don't gloat.
I have to mention the drugs.
Yeah, you really fucked the Cuno on that. But that's old shit. Cuno's now. Pig's just being a good pig. That's cool to Cuno.
Great, thanks. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. Fuck it. It's alright. I'm in, honestly. Anything but the drink. I don't care, but you're an alcoholic, and you've been drinking, again. I won't let my life unravel because of this.
I haven't been drinking.
Jean, I think he hasn't. I can see it on his face.
The bloating has gone down since you woke up that morning.
Okay, so he stayed here for what? A week?
It's tough. One of the toughest addictions to overcome.
True.
Comparable only to heavy synthetic opiates. Even morphine is easier to kick than alcohol, statistically. The odds are against him, especially at his age.
I don't remember him mentioning this in my original run.
He's too old. He's been like this for too long. I've seen him try many times. It's a farce by now.
It's sad to know that he's tried to stop before and he couldn't.
They're leaving. They're all turning away from you.
I'm not that person anymore. I became something else, and that something else has quit.
Listen to this shit, man!
Detective, I just don't want this trial to go on any longer. It's cold outside and let's just go.
Fucking Harry, fuck you for bringing this kid with you. It's only because he's defending you. It's the only reason you're not staying here to die.
It's more than that. He just can't. One final time.
So you're taking me back?
You manipulative son of a bitch. It is cold, and we have vehicles in the square. The perp needs to be taken into custody. Let's get a move on.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron.
No, Pig, that explains everything. The running, the jumping, the guns on your arms, your whack mustache. Your lame-ass pants before. Like this fucking retro shit that's going on. Cuno's seen all this before, in gym class. How you spin-kicked the kipped out, gymnast style.
God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
Oh God, contact Mike.
You've been on about Mike again. I hate that guy.
Cuno fucking knew there had to be something wrong if you can run like that.
Us? We're the bloody murder station, haven't you heard?
What? Bitches dream of the 41st? Why do you think Cuno's in this shit? Weird is, it's fucking violent. Your Captain Price dusted 1,000 people.
Even Cuno knows about them.
Thank you, Cuno. You're being kind. It's an understaffed station and the district is too big.
Cuno's liking this shit. Jamrock is the real shit. Mayonnaise is fucking white as balls. See shit. This ain't a real ghetto.
Thank you, Cuno. You bring light to my day.
Me too. Well, Cuno, what will you do now?
Fuck do you think? Gonna rock that law enforcement shit with you guys? Detective Cuno? Like you promised?
You chews on a piece of imaginary chewing gum.
Like you promised?
Guys, Cuno's enrolling in a junior officer program.
No, he's not. He's 12.
Cuno's fucking 19?
You have to be 15 for the junior officer program. You're not even that.
Hey, you don't get it? Cuno's got pig all over him. Cuno smells of bacon grease. Being seen with you, fucking informant shit. You think no one sees this? They're gonna hang me by the nuts if you leave me here. You want that on you? A dead kid? Or you want Cuno at your station solving shit? Like we just did?
His hands are shaking and his face is white. He's genuinely scared of being left behind.
Oh man, that's so sad, because in the Kim ending, we do leave him behind.
It's not the locals he's worried about, but an 11-year-old girl.
Jean, he has nothing. Jean, I want Cuno at our station solving this shit. His dad's in a coma and his only friend is gone. He was good on the island. He can do this. Yeah, he was good.
I don't care. He can't be a cop. He's 12 and says every 4 seconds.
I won't say it. I won't say it anymore.
His teeth are clenched, and his throat moves in a gulping motion.
Maybe you can take the kid with you. Enroll him a year earlier and say he's 14. If he...
I promise I won't say it. I won't say any of it anymore.
Detective Cuno Dordoita.
Wow. He's like, I promise I won't say bad words anymore.
For God's sake. Yes, we'll do it.
Another sigh of surrender.
I got the achievement. Recruit Detective Cuno de Ruita. Junior officer. Amazing. I'm ready.
Good. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Look at him, he's in such a hurry. He's going ahead of everyone. He's like, fuck yeah, I'm getting in there. Let's go, pigs. Let's go. At least they do have Harry, like, limping here. You just, like, get the fuck in there. A little affectionate pat on the shoulder. We've got a lot of work ahead of us, me and Jean, to patch up our relationship. Disco Elysium. Fucking Robert Kurvitz, man. And Alexander Rostov. Two fucking legends. Legends shit. Epic shit. So that's our Cuno run. Alright, another thing I want to do is I want Kim to tell me his secret. And for that, I think I need like a very high authority. Right, if we level it up to 7, and then if I put on my authority cap, that's gonna put me at 8. I think with this I should have enough.
Yes? What about me?
Tell me a secret about yourself.
No.
Come on.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. The eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you. It's like you're locked down.
Something the matter, detective?
Goddamn right something's the matter.
Oh.
Lieutenant Eyebrow here thinks he can shut you down like some browless freak. Thinks you're just going to lie back and take it.
Legendary authority. Look at this. Look at this scene here.
Let's show him. Raise your brow high, up to high noon.
We need to Dwayne Johnson this. Jerk it like a powerlifter in a squat cage. Your secrets, Lieutenant, now. Slowly raise your eyebrow. Nothing at all. Oh, it's intensifying.
The lieutenant immediately grasps the stakes. His gears turn as he prepares a devastating counter. This could get ugly.
Oh boy.
Now counter his counter. Brow to the troposphere. Full hoist.
Gradually turn your head and let your brow rise untethered. Keep your brow steady but slowly nod your head as a flourish. This seems dangerous. What if someone gets hurt? I'm just going to gradually turn my head.
The lieutenant anticipates your move, but can neither deflect nor parry your counter assault. A single drop of sweat trickles down his cheek.
Look at these two idiots. Hold steady.
An almost imperceptible snap inside the lieutenant. His shoulders relax, his eyebrow casually descending as he tries his best to look relaxed, nonchalant even.
Right, the music gets super loud.
A graceful retreat, so smooth you'd almost think there was no battle at all.
The music got super loud.
There, you've breached his defenses. His secrets are yours.
All right. I guess there is one thing.
Is it the pinball thing? Because I already know the pinball thing. What other secrets do you have?
I have, on a few occasions, when I was young and foolish, smoked hemp.
Smoked. What?
The hemp. Cannabis. Is that secret enough for you?
You son of a bitch. Relax, Kim. I'm down with hemp. I appreciate the honesty, Lieutenant.
It's not a big deal. I don't do it anymore. But it happened a few times in my 20s.
We should hit a blunt sometime. You know I have to take this to internal affairs, don't you, Lieutenant? We should hit the blunt sometime.
How about we hit the crime we came here for instead? And by hit, I mean solve it. Solve it hard. Besides, those days are long behind me.
Alright, well, there was actually something else I was wondering about.
Yes?
That was it. That was the
Good.
secret.
Let's change the subject.
That was the secret. I actually got an achievement for that. Baddest of the brows. There is just one last thing that I really am curious about, but I'm going to have to resort to a little bit of magic for this one to happen. Alright, so let's just say I went to talk to our friend, the light bending guy, and he gave me a very reasonable loan of 1,000 real. And you know what I want to do with that, right? I'm gonna buy that fucking lamp.
A typical Martinez streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
I want that street light. Here's 700 real.
Excellent choice. I'm almost sad to part with it.
But how am I going to take it with me?
It is quite heavy. You're going to need a truck.
But I don't have a truck.
That's all right. I can keep it here for you until you find one.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
It's no problem. Come back any time to look at it. It's your sort of streetlight now.
A wise investment, I agree. The best part is that you can't carry it around. I would really dislike it if you could.
Leave your streetlight be for now. Ah. That's it. That's all that happens. I mean, I'm not sure what I expected.
It's the 700 real modified streetlight you bought for some unknown reason.
Look at the light in your life.
Still the same. The pole has been carefully cut, the wiring redone and attached to a standard indoor plug. The light buzzes faintly, but persistently. Makes you feel rebellious.
Is there still no way you'd give me my money back? I can't do anything with this light. Great. I guess I'm stuck with it. Well, I guess that's what I get for my reckless use of money. And with all that being said, this is going to bring this little bonus episode of Disco Elysium to a close, and it's going to close the final page on this chapter on the channel. I am glad I came back to it to experiment a little bit and like explore some different choices and see some scenes that we'd missed. Of course, there are still more things to see in the game. There's like the quests for the fascist route and the communist route and all these political quests, of which I only did the moral intern one. So I know there's other quests that we could do, but that would require like a full new playthrough pretty much. I'm sure there's also a lot of other interactions that I've missed, maybe some characters that I've missed. But overall, I am pretty satisfied with my playthrough on the channel. I think we managed to see a lot of it. We managed to get some pretty funny roles, a pretty satisfying story and conclusion for Harry and Kim, and I just had a lot of fun with this game. I really, really enjoyed it. It is such a special game. It's a game that's going to stay with me for a very long time. It's totally unique. There's no other game like it. So I really, really enjoyed my time with it, and I really enjoyed getting to share it with you guys and reading your comments, and this was a ton of fun. But just like every other playthrough, all good things must come to an end eventually. And so that's gonna be it for Disco Elysium on the channel. But don't be sad, when one chapter ends, a new one begins, and the next long game on the channel I think is one that a lot of you guys are gonna be happy with. It's a game that a lot of you have been asking me to play. I guess one hint I can give you about it is that Ceiling would call it cool. Super cool. So cool, in fact, that you could say its temperature is below 0. So yeah, I think I've already said more than enough, but if you want to catch that first episode, don't forget you can do so on my Patreon in the description below. So that's going to be it for me today. As always, thank you so much for watching. I had fun playing this, I hope you had fun watching it, and I will see you in the next video. stay disco.